All right, so today I woke up to some crazy news on Twitter. In case you guys don't know, I don't really promote my social medias, but I do have a Twitter and I do have an IG, so it will make my day if you followed me on there. Today I woke up. This was legitimately the first thing that I saw when I woke up, picked up my phone, was like, what's going on Twitter? And it's just Hasan losing his mind. Hasan is considering suing Pegasus, the creator of the legendary series, and requests that the Singapore authorities look into him for stalking, cyber stalking, harassment, and defamation over his legendary series. This is a 7-minute Hasan Cope session. It's just your average Hasan L. You're a public figure, my guy. You will be criticized. Anyone that does content online is criticized every single day on Twitter, on YouTube, on Reddit. And truth is, if you can't take the heat, no one's forcing you to make content. You could leave. Hasan has been doing this since I was like in my dad's ball. So it's just like, Hasan, you've been doing this for a long time. You should know better. Yeah, there's a lot, and I mean a lot, to get into. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And I really want to see how this plays out.
Drama queen. Fascism is here. Oh.
I love this guy. It's so funny because he has nothing redeemable about him, but the pure animus that drives a lot of dudes that look like him, I guess, on the internet, that spend every waking moment on the internet, the animus that they feel towards me is enough. They're like, I don't even want, I will watch the same video over and over again. Is Chop City.
This is cyberbullying, if you ask me. And I think Pegasus should sue Hasan for cyberbullying. Now, in my opinion, you kind of lose the argument when you start going after people's looks. It's like, yeah, this guy is, insert insult here. At that point, you're literally just a 12-year-old on Xbox Live screaming slurs, which is fun. Well, was fun. I shouldn't say is. Which was fun at the time, but, you were 12. Hasan is 40 years old beefing with someone who's 20. Not very woke of Hasan to bully other people for their looks. It's just like, how is this relevant to the topic in any way, shape, or form?
Intentionally causing harassment, alarm, or distress. Singapore statutes online. An individual or entity must not, with intent, cause harassment, alarm, or distress to another person called in this section, the target person by any means, use any threatening, abusive, or insulting words or behavior, make any threatening, abusive, or insulting communication, or publish any identity information of the target person or a related person of the target person. Oh my God, they're going to cane his ass. Hold on. Singapore maintains one of the highest per capita execution rates globally, enforcing capital punishment primarily for drug trafficking and murder. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, executions surged. The country carried out 11 executions in 2022, 5 in 2023, 8 in 2024, and reached a 22-year high of 17 executions in 2025.
Looks like they're going... They're going to kill Pegasus. They're going to execute Pegasus because he made commentary videos. That's so funny. Imagine you were a fucking YouTuber and you called someone an idiot and they're like, yeah, we're gonna execute you at 3 p.m., little bro.
An earshot and intends to cause Y distress. Y is distressed. X is guilty of an offense under this section. X writes a letter containing threatening words, or maybe a YouTube video. Threatening words towards Y, intending to send the letter to Y to cause him or her alarm. X decides not to send the letter and throws it away. Y finds the letter and is alarmed. X is not guilty of an offense under this section, as he or she had no reason to believe that the letter would be seen by Y. Well, to the Singaporean authorities, I would like to report, I am very scared. I feel very threatened that this person has made 358 videos on me. This is alarming. 363, sorry. It's alarming. It's very scary. I was intending to visit Singapore soon, and now I don't even know if I could do that. It's truly a terrifying prospect for me. It seems kind of obsessive. It seems kind of like cyber stalking. Not entirely certain if that's there's a statute for cyber stalking in general.
Now Hasan cares about the law. I get Hasan is just fucking around, playing it up, you know what I mean? Being a little more dramatic than usual, if you will. But I mean, wasn't this guy just crying a few days ago because he got censored? And what happened to free speech when he got quote unquote deported and not allowed into the UK? Oh man, they're trying to get me. They're trying to censor me. And he had like a 30 to 40 tweet mental breakdown, constantly reposting tweets about his ban and how unfair it was and how this is killing free speech. But now that it's someone that he doesn't like, he's like, let me read the law. Let me read the fine print. It's always rules for them, not me. I'm innocent. I'm always the victim. I never do anything wrong and the universe is out to get me. No one likes me. It's like, well, maybe there's a reason why you're getting banned from the UK. I'm no lawyer, but I'll throw my 2 cents in the ring. Reacting to stream clips or Reddit posts and then talking about it isn't really cyber stalking or harassment. Now, the number that Hasan throws, which was like 353 videos Pegasus has made on me. Sorry, 364. It just went up by 1. Now, this playlist is not only about Hasan. It's iDubbbz, it's Frogan, it's Ethan, Frogan. I mean, I'm not Pegasus' lawyer here. I'm not even getting paid to quote unquote defend him. I mean, I wish I was. Pegasus, if you want to slide me a few K, you know, I'm here. You know where to find me. But it's literally Hasan and orbiters. Like, you got iDubbbz, Anissa, Asmongold. Like, it's Hasan and friends playlist. Like, it involves the Hasan orbiters and the Hasan universe, if you will. It's not only about Hasan. So to frame it and be like, yeah, you know, there's like 400 videos solely done on me. That's not accurate. That is Hasan line for the 45th billion time to frame this guy, Pegasus, in this situation as the villain, as a stalker. It legitimately took me 20 seconds to find the playlist and be like, yeah, this is cap.
Public threats, long-term harassment, daily videos that he's monetizing. I hope someone in the Singaporean authorities could potentially look into this. I'm glad that there is a Protection from Harassment Act of 2014. Check Section 7, unlawful stalking. Wait, let's look at that one. An individual or entity must not unlawfully stalk another person. Subject to subsection 7, an individual or entity called in the section to accused unlawfully stalks another person, involves acts or omissions associated with stalking, causes harassment, alarm, or distress to the victim. The accused intends to cause harassment, alarm, or distress to the victim, or knows or ought reasonably to know is likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress to the victim. Well, it kind of feels like he does know that, right? Because when you look at his Instagram page, he's actually celebrating it, right? He's calling it a legendary series. Chatters, do you feel like I'm crazy for being alarmed and scared and worried about the stalker here? Oh, there's a defamation one too. Oh, there's even unintentional defamation. Fallen the victim, making any communication or attempting to make communications by any means to the victim or related person, relating to purporting to relate to the victim or related to a victim, purporting to originate from the victim or a related person. So the fact that he's not just coming after me, but all my friends in a serialized version of cyber stalking and slander.
I would take this kind of seriously if it was legitimately anyone else. I would take this seriously if this was Ethan Klein, for example, right? But Hasan, if Hasan was truly an upsetting citizen and he had a clean record, maybe I'll be a little scared. Are they coming after me? Is Hasan going to do an international lawsuit and look absolutely horrible and the whole internet will attack him? But is he going to do it? And on top of that, Hasan doesn't have a clean record either. I mean, there's so many things you can pull against Hasan. It's almost too easy. Acting like Hasan is this innocent little Twitch streamer that isn't violent at all, that isn't an extremist prick. I'm no lawyer, but it's probably not the best idea to be doing this. This grown-ass man can't handle a regular dude that is covering him daily because he's a streamer and he feels unsafe. Wow, Hasan really went from free speech matters, the UK is silencing me, calling the cops to silence speech he doesn't like. And anyone that is defending him is a Hasan orbiter or Hasan Piker wannabe orbiter or Hasan Piker dick rider that is just begging to be acknowledged by Hasan. Like, please Hasan, acknowledge me. Come on here, acknowledge me. I'll be your friend. I want to be Hasan waiting room streamer number 6. This is not the same as the Ethan situation. One of them is copyright infringement and CPS being called and calls being sent and constant harassment. And this is a completely different thing. This is just, I don't like that this person's making a whole bunch of money based off me, and I'm butthurt and I'm salty, so I'm going to sue him, or I'm thinking about suing him. It is not the same thing as the Ethan lawsuit. And if you actually think that it's the same as the Ethan lawsuit situation with all of these other dorks, you're retarded. I mean, there's just no other way to put it. If you follow me on Twitter, you definitely saw me say this. LMAO, what happened to free speech? Wasn't he crying because they were silencing him a few days ago? Rules for them, not me. You're a public figure. Hasan comes with the territory, little bro. Reacting to stream clips and Reddit post isn't cyber stalking. Maybe he could make the argument for harassment, but he's a public figure. Comes with the territory. I should be able to sue anyone that's ever made a bad video on me, right? I mean, I have the money for it. I'm gonna search for all the hate videos done on me, and I'm going to copyright strike them, and then I'm going to sue all the brokies that hate me. So that's definitely the move. Not for copyright infringement, but just because I don't like it. I don't like you. I don't like that you're being mean to me and hurting my feelings and making me cry every single night. So
this is good to know. This is good to know that it's out there. This guy probably went through some crazy range of emotions when you first mentioned him earlier to now when you're reading this. To the Singaporeans in the chat, reach out to me. If you know like a good Singaporean lawyer, something like that, it'd be nice to try and figure out if I could pursue litigation of sorts. I mean, after all, he's made probably, I don't know, a couple $100,000 off of slander, harassment. Maybe we can get some of that back. Maybe we can recover some of that. This dude is such a lame. Why does he have such a hate boner for you? Did you give him a wedgie or something? No, I didn't really know who the fuck this guy was, except for the fact that his fans every now and then would come in to just be like, Pegasus owned you. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. And I've seen like, and then I found out about who he is, and I love him, but also am now scared of him. Initially, I was like, wow, how wonderful. This must be a fan page. And then I realized he's exhibiting stalker-like behavior and also defaming me and causing great injury to me psychologically. And I don't like that. I am scared. Even a single instance of defamation is unacceptable and puts you in fear. True. 363 half years or 182 years or $1.8 million in fines. Oh. Lamau, why are you fantasizing about this? I mean, it'd be pretty funny if he actually got in trouble. I'm not gonna lie, it would be fucking hilarious. I mean, this guy's been actively demanding that the American government prosecute me and shit. It'd be really funny if the videos of his slanderous, libelous stalker statements that caused grave injuries to me.
All right, Leo, bro, you're dragging it. We get it. We get it. This is so funny. And it's so pathetic because I know there's going to be people that are going to be like, oh, but you supported the Ethan lawsuits, but now you're not supporting this because this is your friend or whatever. YouTubers got to stick together, cuh. In all seriousness, this is not close to the whole Ethan situation. You could see how some people might be like, well, this is close because Ethan is suing his ops. So this is just Hasan suing the ops. For context, Hasan is just suing Pegasus based out of nothing, not stealing his whole clip or his whole videos, no copyright claims. This is just Hasan being a bully and suing because my feelings are hurt. Well, potentially suing because my feelings are hurt and people are mean to me online. So I'm going to sue you. That is not like the Ethan situation in any way, shape, or form. This is just Hasan talking shit like he always does. I don't know, maybe Pegasus could start a GoFundMe like Hasan's friends and steal money. I'll definitely be donating. There you have it, your average Hasan L wanting to sue people because my feelings are hurt. And if he does decide to go down the cyber stalking or cyber bullying route, I mean, you can legitimately throw this back at Hasan and all the people that he's called out to be killed and all the slander that Hasan has done and all the cyber stalking and cyber bullying he's done. So this just gave every single person that makes commentary videos an easy paycheck, and Pegasus is definitely going to talk about this and milk this even more. So congrats, Hasan, you played yourself. But anyways, yeah, bye.